Hey guys, so I found here these JBL Bluetooth earbuds really cheap on eBay and they were saying they're not working. So in this video we want to see if we can bring these back to life again. So first we're going to have a look at what does and what does not work. So as I was told, the earbuds really do not turn on at this point. And also when I plug in here the micro USB charging cable, then we see the LED here, that the charging LED, that is not lighting up at this point. So there's really nothing happening with these earbuds whatsoever if you're trying to charge it or if you're just trying to turn them on. Nothing works at this point. And our first suspicion here is that there is something wrong with the battery. So we're going to take a look at those. And these earbuds come with two batteries total, so one battery in each of the earbuds. So we're going to open up one of those and we're going to take a look at them. So depending on the earbud model, these earbuds are easy or a little bit more difficult to open. And unfortunately, this UA Sport wireless model is really difficult to open, to the point where we actually have to break some of the casing, some of this plastic here, and it will be really difficult to put back together again. But on the other hand, there are other JBL earbud models that are really easy to open and close back up again without leaving any traces. So we should be able to do the same thing on other models as well and keep using them. So now that we open up the earbud, we have access to the battery. I'm going to check the voltage here, and it shows us now 0 volts. But when I just checked this a minute ago off camera, I was still seeing 0.2 volts. So the batteries were not discharged all the way, but they were so low that even when you plug in the charging cable, they would not be charged anymore. But there is a relatively simple trick how we can try to jumpstart this battery and make it charge again. And that is by first connecting the charging cable as usual. And as we can see, the charging LED on the remote does not light up at this point. But in the next step, we're going to take a different, still working 3.7 volts battery, and we're simply going to connect both batteries, so the dead battery and the one that we just have here, we're going to connect those together. And now take a look at what happens with the charging LED here on the remote control. It's not easy for me to connect the batteries together and also show you the LED at the same time. So give me a second to bring this right into the camera. And but as you can see here now, if you take a look, now you see the LED is illuminated on the remote control. You can see this. So just this little jump start that we gave it with the additional battery, that was enough to fool the charging controller of the headphones to actually start charging the batteries now. And you can see, even though I have detached the additional battery now again, the headphones are still charging. So we're going to leave this for about an hour and let the batteries charge and then see what's happening. Okay, so over an hour later of charging, and we're going to check the voltage on the battery again. And as we can see here now, we're reading here 4.1 volts or even more. So at this point right now, the charging cable is still attached. So now let us repeat the same step again with the charging cable disconnected. And this time we're still getting a reading of 4.05 volts. So also this is still really great. And I think it's time for us to try them out. First, as we are pressing the power button, at this time now we see here the blue LED lights up, so the headphones are actually starting up, and now they are in the Bluetooth pairing mode. You can see this by blinking blue and red, and we can also easily pair them now with our phone. And now, so these are now connected, and if we are trying to play some music and crank it all the way up, I think you should be able to hear this here through the microphone that they're actually playing now. They're working just fine. And we were able to revive these headphones and make them work again. We have to admit that it is really not that easy. First of all, we have to be able to open the earbuds without completely destroying them. And then also we need an additional 3.7 volt battery to kind of jumpstart the batteries that are built into the earbuds. Okay, so this was already it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. And if you have any more questions or comments, then please leave a message below.